This is Ray Kelly, and I'm talking about surviving in the desert and the wilderness. As you can see behind me, I'm actually in the Sedona, Arizona area outside of actually Cottonwood, which is south of Sedona, in a place called Sycamore Canyon. And if you were to see the desert rim above me, there's nothing but juniper, cactus, and just like there's no big trees up there. But you come down here into the canyon and you can see this amazing creek that feeds into the Verde River. And I mean, it's just beautiful. It's cool and calm and beautiful down here. But this video isn't about how amazing it is to be next to a creek, although that is definitely something that you should keep in mind whenever you're traveling. Go toward places with water. What I wanted to talk to you today about is snakes and scorpions and ants. Oh my. So the first thing that you need to know about snakes in the western United States of North America, west of the Rockies, the one poisonous snake that there is, it's the rattlesnake. It's the viper family with the rattlesnake. The great thing about rattlesnakes, and I know you're thinking, oh my goodness, how can a snake be wonderful? The great thing about rattlesnakes is almost all of them are, one, they warn you that they're there with their rattle, and trust me, it's loud. And two, they are shy. So if you aren't somebody who is aggressive and you hear that rattle, you stop, you freeze. You don't step another step. You look around, figure out where it's coming from, and then you go the opposite direction. That's how you avoid snakes. It's really easy. There are no water snakes that are poisonous west of the Rocky Mountains that I'm aware of, and unless they've been, released out into the wild unnaturally. They're not natural to west of the Rockies. So it's just the rattlesnake, and he's at least polite enough to let you know he's there, and he's shy. He doesn't want to mess with you, unlike some of the eastern poisonous snakes who are a little more aggressive. Okay, so that covers poisonous snakes west of the Rockies in the desert area in North America. The second poisonous thing that you need to think about and keep in mind are scorpions. And there are lots of scorpions out here. There are several different kinds, and they are particularly nasty, and you do not want to get hit by one. So the way to avoid that is always make sure, if you're, and this goes for spiders as well, always make sure that your tent is zipped up, and that you do not leave your shoes outside at night, because scorpions, for whatever reason, love to climb into your shoes, and then you stick your shoes in there without, banging them out first, and you're going to get tagged by a scorpion. And most of them are not deadly poison. There is one, I believe it's the white scorpion, that is particularly poisonous for humans. The other ones are, you're definitely going to get sick from it. You're going to get swollen up, just like a bee sting or a yellow jacket sting, but it's not generally so poisonous that you would have that you would die from it. So snakes, scorpions. The next one is ants. Ants are particularly mostly annoying. So I have seen people get hit by ants, get bites all over them. We do have a one type of ant in the United States called the fire ant, and it's red, and it is very it will make you sick. Like I've seen people who had so many ant bites that they got a fever, they got sick. It's particularly itchy. They make little blisters. You pop them, a few days later you're fine if you don't get too many. So just pretty much ants you can avoid because you usually see the holes in the ground and they're usually running around the holes. So don't put your tent over the holes in the ground. And if you wait till nighttime to put your tent up, you're going to likely have a little more issues as far as creatures go. So try to make sure that you find your camp spot and settle in before dark, because then you have a lot better feeling of what it's like in the daytime. You'll know where things are and where to stay away from. And so, oh yeah, and the only water snake out here, I believe, is the garter snake. It does swim in the water, but it's not a poisonous snake. Non-poisonous snakes do bite, but they won't kill you. They just hurt. So, cautious. Most creatures are more afraid of you than you are of them, and that's one thing that we need to remember as humans, is we are the main predator on the planet. Even the predators are afraid of us. So just keep that in mind, because if you come at, if you're in nature and you're feeling scared of everything, then you're prey. You're drawing that in. But if you go out into nature and you're like, well, everything pretty much is afraid of me, everything will leave you alone. And if they don't, you just make a bunch of noise. And that's pretty much, everything's going to run. Literally. So, yeah. So that's snakes, scorpions, and ants. Oh my. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.